Hello, I'm Dr. Soumyadarshan Nayak, Associate Professor and Head of the Department, Neurology, MKCG Medical College, Parampur. Today, we are going to be talking on epilepsy and learning disabilities. So, as all of you know, that the growing years in children is a special place where epilepsy causes havoc. 50 million people worldwide suffer from epilepsy, of which 10% or more are children. And if you see that during these growing years, these children have a constellation of symptoms, of which the frequency and intensity of epilepsy decides how a child progresses during his learning years. Most of the parents, they are apprehensive because usually these children have learning disabilities. Now, these children with epilepsy have problems in multiple areas. If you see, they are not only poor academically, they have problems with attention, they have problems with behavior, they have problems in learning, and emotional adjustment is also not proper. They are usually fidgety, they are usually grumpy, and over and above, they pose a major challenge to their parents and caregivers. Also, in school, they pose specific problems to the teachers because they do not learn properly one or more subsets, be it maths, be it English, be it drawing. So there lies the problem with these children. The overall intellectual ability of these children is affected by poor seizure control. Less than 25% have good seizure control, and more than 70% have underlying seizures which need to be controlled by the treating doctor. Over and above, there is poor attention scale, there are behavioral issues, there is poor anger control, and over and above, they are fidgety, they lack concentration, they lack memory and organizational skills. Overall, if you see, the parents are more concerned of the academic achievement of the children, and it is there that these children fail or are difficult to manage. So the problem of the parents is not only to control the child as such, but also give him good learning, make him amenable to learn. So it requires special care on part of the caregivers, be it the parents, be it the teachers, be it the therapist, or be it the doctor himself. Nonetheless, these significant challenges can be tackled if all of us go hand in hand. At the outset, there should be good seizure control. The parent should be counseled that the child would do well if he is taking drugs properly, not he's not taking drugs or he's skipping drugs, or if there is any fever or any loose motion, he's missing the drugs. So the drug treatment should be proper. There should be proper counseling not to miss doses, to make the child take the doses regularly. Once we achieve good seizure control, the child has to be made amenable to sitting, giving concentration, and to gain the concentration is a big Herculean task, which has to be done not only by the parents, the members of the family, the peers, also the teachers have to be more cooperative and amenable to teaching these special children. Apart from that, the therapist has to take special care for these children. So let us not only understand that the true scenario of children with epilepsy is not only epilepsy control, but also to maintain a good behavior, to allow these children to develop not only academically, but also let them learn, which will be useful for them in their future. So maths, spelling, reading, writing has to be more interactive, be it the audiovisual way or be it the one-to-one personal touch by the teachers. And above all, we have to lend a supporting hand to the caregivers who are usually drained out, and we need to tell them to have patience because these children will do better. We always start from zero. We cannot go below zero. What we do is we go on improving and improving. Similarly, this child will go on improving and improving if given the right impetus. So I ask my dear friends to raise awareness on epilepsy and learning disabilities and give a leaning shoulder to the children's parents, to the caregivers, and most importantly, love and care for the child so that he flourishes in life. Thank you all. Thank you for your patient hearing.